Good. Inhaling up. Then stay standing. Exhale, lower your hands halfway down. So they're out at your side, palms up. And just taking your gaze to one side, stretching through the neck, and then move your gaze to the other side. Trying to keep the crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling, moving side to side. Just giving your neck a bit of a wake up, a bit of a warm up. Good. Keeping the arms out of the side, bring your head back to the center. Just going to do little circles with the shoulders. Backwards. And then little circles forward. And lower those hands down. All right, taking a nice deep breath in, feeling your belly expand as you inhale. And then exhale, emptying out your belly. You're going to take 3 breaths like that. Nice deep breath in. And out. And last one, inhale. Filling your breath, filling your lungs with breath. And out. Good. Give your legs a little shake. I'm going to put on some music for our warm-up this morning, just because it's spring and the sun is shining. So we're going to do 2 songs, and then we'll move into the strengthening. Okay, I hope you can hear that. So we're going to start with the hips. Move your hips side to side. Good. Chest nice and wide and open. We're going to move hands side to side. Good. Bring those arms up to the side. And we're going to alternately rotate. Good. Keep the elbows a little lower than 90. A little lower than shoulder height. Good. Now moving side to side. Good. Move those steps, those feet. Arms in front of you, opening toes. Putting the shoulders back. Good. Bring your hands back onto your hips. And try to twist those hips. And move the hands out here. Moving into the hips and the lower back. Good. Bring your weight into one leg until you can twist one leg in and out. Or with the toe on the ground. Same to the other side. Good. Back to the hips. Bring your hands onto your hips. Stepping across. Oh, okay. Let's wait for the next one. All right. You're going to step across your body. Stick your heel out. Toes up. We're going to add in some arms. Some nice big opposite arm to opposite leg. Keeping your spine long. Our feet back together. We're going to do a little twist. Arms. Side. Sorry. Okay, babe, I'm back. Sorry. Can you hear me now? Sorry. Okay, bring your arms to the side and then cross over, touching the outside of your knees. Try to let me up and going. Bring the belly button as we see. Palms are up, facing the ceiling. Good. And slow down back to the center. Okay, well done, everyone. All right, we're going to start with activating the muscles along the back of our spines. So you might need your chair for some balance. We're going to do standing Superman. So we're going to stand on your right leg, lift your left leg up behind you. So we're trying to visualize all the muscles that run down from the back of your skull, along your spine, all the way down into your glutes, all holding you up against gravity. Good, so find that position, draw the belly button in, try to feel your lower back. You want to have a little bit of a curve in the lower back, engaging your tummy muscles, and then lift your right arm forward and hold it there. So you're trying to have your upper body as horizontal as possible. You can bend the back from the standing knee slightly and try to hold it there for 10, 9, 8, squeeze the glutes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Good, other side. So step the right leg out behind you, lifting it up. Tummy muscles tight. So if your hand is on the chair, have your fingers touching really lightly because we want your upper body to be doing the work of holding you up. Lift the left hand out in front of you. Good. Hold it there. Nice long spine. Tummy muscles drawn in. Got a little bit of a curve in the lower back. Keep the chin tucked in. The neck nice and long. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. Good. Okay, now we're going to do same muscles. Sit the hips back down. Let's see if Vanessa's also struggling with her internet. Sit the hips back, reach the arms forward, trying to get your upper body as horizontal as you can. Imagining those muscles along the back of your spine, activating, holding you up. Tummy nice and tight. Draw that belly button in, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way up. Good. One more time. This time you're going to reach the arms out behind you. Sit down low as you can. Keep the chin drawn in tightly. Squeeze the belly button in. Lengthen the spine. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. 2, 1, and come all the way up. Good. Okay, we're going to head down to the floor. Shame, I think Vanessa's internet is giving her problems. All right, so we're going to go down onto the floor. Check out of the way. So you'll need your band down on the floor. We're going to come onto your back. Okay, so lying on your back with your arms out to your side like a cactus position. So giving a little stretch to the shoulders here. Engage the tummy muscles, squeeze the belly button in, but allow a little bit of a curve in the lower back. And then bring the right hand towards the left knee, squeezing them together. Press the right hand into the left knee and the left knee into the right hand. So your knee is bent and you're pressing them into each other. And then release down and open up again. Then other side, left hand, right knee. Press your hand into your knee and press your knee into your hand. Pulling the belly button in, squeezing through the muscles in the front of the trunk. And open up. And we're going to keep repeating that. So we can do 10 of those. Cross over, press. Open up. Cross over other side, press. Pressing them firmly into one another and open up. Other side, cross over, press. Good, open up. Other side, press. Push into that knee, push into the hand. Try to imagine a line between the rib and the pelvis working to create that compression. Open up. Change sides. Press. And open. Good. One more for each side. Press. Nice and firm. And open up. And other side. Press. Good. And open. Okay, now taking your band, you're going to loop it around your wrists. If it's not in a loop, it's fine. You can just hold onto it. So you can just fold it double, hold onto it with your hands. You can see that. You're going to hold it like this, lying on your back. Elbows are going to tuck in at your side, pressing down into the floor. Allow your shoulders to also press down into the floor. And keep your wrists nice and stable and solid. And we're going to pull out against that band to activate the shoulder external rotator. So you're pushing outwards in this direction, pulling the band, pulling each hand away from itself. So make sure that your spine is nice and lengthened and centered, belly button in. Press the elbows into the floor, press the shoulders into the floor,
tuck in the chin, and then pull the band apart. 1, release slowly. 2, release slowly. 3, release slowly. 4, release slowly. 5, 6, 7, squeeze the belly button in. 8, 9, and 10, and release. Good. Okay, now the next one, we're going to come onto your side into a side plank. Put your band down. So in the side plank, we're going to stack your knees on top of each other. Bring your elbow down so that it's directly underneath the shoulder. We're going to not hang on the shoulders. You want to press down firmly through the shoulder joints. Squeeze the tummy muscles and then lift the hips off the ground. Trying to then bring your hips forward so that your body is in a nice straight line. Shoulders, hips, and knees in a nice straight line. Good. Hold. Pull the belly button in. Draw the chin back a little bit more. See if you've got a little bit of an arch in the lower back. Keep everything nice and firm. Hold for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good. Let's repeat that on the other side. All right, so stacking one knee on top of the other, bringing your elbow directly under your shoulder. Good, tummy nice and tight, lift the hips. What often happens here is the head pokes forward, so bring that neck back in alignment with the spine. Your hamstring cramping there. Good, hold for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good. Okay, we're going to return to our back. So coming back onto your back, just want to see if Vanessa's okay. Good. Load shedding. It's affecting things. Okay, coming onto your back. Tummy muscles nice and tight, arms out to the side. And this time we're actually going to bring your hands behind your head, supporting your neck. Interlace your fingers behind your head. And then we're going to lift as though you're trying to lift your shoulder towards your knee and your knee towards your shoulder. So we're going to do a little lift with a tiny bit of rotation and then lower down. And then other side. Lift, squeeze, belly button in, and lower down. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift. Now hold it there for 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good, other side. Lift, and hold for 3, 2, 1, lower down. Good, one more on each side. Lift, squeeze the belly button in and hold for 3, 2, 1, lower down. And other side. Lift and hold for 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Good, so then grabbing your band again, we're going to do the external rotation. So we're doing 10 repetitions. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can fold the band in half to make it a bit harder. Tuck the chin in, press your shoulder blades down into the ground, tuck the elbows into your side, press them into the ground and hold onto the band. Tummy nice and tight, and then we're going to externally rotate. So pull the band and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and release. Good. And put your band aside and come back into the side plank. So making sure again that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. And then try to position your knees for the starting point so that they're also, if you imagine a straight line between your elbow and your knees, and your hips are going to come in line with that line. So you've got a nice straight line between hips, shoulders, hips, and knees. Nice and strong, chin tucked in, keep your spine long, and then lift. We're going to try and hold that for 15 seconds. Keep the chin tucked in, lifting a little bit higher, feel the muscles down the side of the waist here, holding you, lifting you, good. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly down. Good, over to the other side. Good, elbow directly underneath your shoulder. Check that your knees are in line with your elbow. And then bring, as you lift your hips, bring them in alignment with that same plane. Good, lifting up. Keep your chin drawn in, keep that spine nice and long. Tiny bit of a curve in the lower back. Hold for 15 seconds. Make sure you're nice and strong through the shoulders. You're pressing out of the shoulder here. So working the shoulder stabilizers, the core muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly down. Good. Okay, while we're sitting here, little stretch for the hips. Can you, Mark, can you bring your legs into kind of a windswept position? I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. So maybe both over to one side. Okay, bring them both up in front of you like this, so both of your feet up in front. And then arms out to the side. And drop the knees towards one side. And then drop them over to the other side. Good, and again, side to side. And other side. Giving those legs a little, those hips a little stretch, different directions. Good. Okay, then we're going to come up into standing, and you can grab your weights. All right, so taking hold of your weights. Lift my screen up a bit. I think something's in front of your screen, Mark. I can't see you. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to do bicep curls and then up overhead. So making sure that you're paying attention to the position of your shoulder blades. Shoulder blades are drawn down. your neck nice and long, so make sure the chin is drawn in towards your chest, belly button tight, equal weight between each leg, and we're going to exhale and slow and controlled down. I'm going to do 10 of those. 2, and up. Slowly down. 3, and up. Slowly down. 4, and up. Slowly down. 5, and up. Slowly down. Good. Always looking for control on the return. 6, and press slowly down. 7, drawing the shoulder blades back and open. Slowly down. Often the shoulders tends to want to curl forward here when you're doing the biceps. And 8, press up. Slowly down. Good. 9, and up. Slowly down. Good. And 10. All the way up. And all the way down. Good. You can place your weights down. We're going to return to them and grab your band. Okay, so we're going to stabilize the band in one shoulder. So taking the band in your left hand, you're going to hold onto your shoulder here as a stabilizing point. And then your right hand is going to pull the band down in this direction. So again, we're going to do 10 on each side. You can adjust to make it harder or easier so that 10 is challenging for you. If you want to make it harder, you can just double the band. And put that in. We're going to go for 10 on the right side. 1, slowly back. 2, chin tucked in. Use this opportunity while we're standing to practice that nice tall posture. 3, 4, belly button drawn in, spine is long. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, let's change sides. So switching the band to your right hand, anchoring that onto your left shoulder. Make sure your spine is nice and long, chin tucked in, balancing the head over the spine. And let's go for 10. 1, 2. Can't quite see. Something doesn't look right there. So you've got your right hand anchoring across onto your left shoulder. You need to, yeah, there we go. And then pulling down. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Standing tall, keep the chin tucked in, the neck aligned. 4, good. 5, 6, try to get the full range all the way out. 7, tummy tight. 8, good. 9, and 10. Good, release that.
And put your band down. We will come back to one more set. We're going to grab the weights again. So this time we're going to be standing with legs a little bit wider. And as we lift up, we're going to rotate just a little bit. So just turning as though you're functionally, if we were lifting something up onto a cupboard, we might have to lean over to the side a little bit. So that's what I'm going for, is kind of reaching towards a cupboard that's at a bit of an angle. So we're going to bend and then lift up to the side slightly and all the way down. And then we go the other way. And down. Nice and slow, paying attention to your body's cues. 3 and down. Good. 4 up. 5, press, slowly down. Come here, neck long, 6, and up, slowly down. 7, and up, slowly down. Good. 8, and up, slowly down. 9, and up, slowly down. Last one. 10. Reach up and slowly down. And release slowly. Good. Carefully place your weights down. Always keeping your back nice and straight when you lower your weights down. Try to avoid rounding the spine with heavy weights on your back. And then grab your band one more time for another set. Triceps. All right, so anchoring it, placing it in your left hand, anchor it onto your right shoulder. So take hold of it with your right hand, and then we're going to extend. Good. 10. 9. Standing tall as you can, chin tucked in. 8. Try also keep your wrist aligned, so it tends to pull the wrist up like this. Try and keep your wrist nice and stable there. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good, let's change sides. So place the band in your other hand. Anchor it onto the opposite shoulder. Good, and let's go for 10. Nice and long, shoulder blades drawn together, chin tucked in. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Well done. Okay, lower that down. You can put your band aside. And then coming to do some balance exercises. So we're going to do some sideways kicks. So starting just first with standing on one leg, give your body the feeling of that sensation. Good. And then we're going to try and kick the leg sideways and bring it back. If you need a chair, just a finger on something, you can use that. Good. So kick sideways and come back. And kick sideways and come back. So you don't have to go very high. The idea is just about shifting your center of gravity in relation to your base of support, so that the muscles around your ankle and your hip and your trunk have to adjust to that change of position. Tummy nice and tight. Good. See if you can get that, as you do the kick, allow your upper body to move to counter that weight that's going out to the side. So a soft touch on the chair, shifting weight. Good. Okay, let's try the other side. So starting just with finding your balance in that static position, so your weight is directly over the foot. And then trying to shift the leg out as your upper body shifts as well. If your hand is on the chair, try to work towards having your fingers touching as lightly as possible. Good, tummy nice and tight. Nice, now we're going to switch side to side. So this side and this side. That's harder. This side and this side. Fingers really light and soft on the chair so that you're challenging the muscles from a balance perspective. That's it. Good, that's more of a challenge. Nice. One more to each side. And that side. Good. And relax. Well done. Okay, bringing your hands out to the side. So you're going to stretch into the shoulders now. Turn the palms up. Stretch the arms back as much as you can behind you. Pressing your chest forward. Let's take a deep breath here. And exhale, try to soften the neck, soften the shoulders, move your head side to side, looking for some length through the side of the neck, taking the ear from one shoulder to the other. Nice, big, slow breaths here. Good, then drop the hands down gently, bring one hand up behind your head, so like you're reaching down towards your shoulder blades. That might be enough of a stretch for you, or you can bring your hand over onto the elbow and try to draw it a little further. Stretching into the triceps, try to lengthen your body up out of your feet, nice and tall. Good, release the arms down slowly. And then bringing the other hand up behind your body, reaching between the shoulder blades and bring the opposite elbow up. Nice stretch through the arms. Nice big even cycles of breath. Try to use your breath to slow the body down, to invite softness into your muscles. So gently release, bringing the arms down. Then taking hold of your hands in front of you, interlacing the fingers. Turn the palms forward. Feel into that stretch of the fingers and the forearms. And then lift your hands up towards the ceiling like you're trying to press your palms onto the ceiling. Lifting as tall as you can. Nice big slow breaths. Maybe looking up at your hands if that feels okay for your neck. And then gently releasing the hands down to your side. Good, softening your knees, just doing a gentle little forward fold. So bend the knees, gently allow your body to drape over towards the ground, releasing through the lower back. Try to feel gravity giving you some nice traction through the spine. Let your head hang loose here to allow the muscles around your neck to let go completely. And try and curl your tailbone under a little bit to stretch through the lower back. Deep, slow breaths. Take a deep inhale, and on your next exhale, slowly curl your way back up into standing, keeping your chin tucked in and allowing that to come up last. All the way up. One last big breath in and a big sigh out. Well done, Mark. Thank you for staying with me. The last one standing. I'll see you on Friday. Enjoy the sunshine. Bye.